Here we presents the top 5 best 80 to 85 inch TVs. Starting at number 5. Samsung UN85JU7100 85 inch. Samsung sells more 4K, UHD TVs than anyone, and has more different 4K models in its 2015 lineup than ever before. The choices can be bewildering, perhaps intentionally so, but once I got a look at the company's full lineup, I penciled in this TV right here, the JU7100, as closest to that elusive sweet spot between price and picture quality. After reviewing it, I'm changing pencil to pen. The JU7100 is still expensive, but not totally outrageous. It lacks the curved form of even more expensive Samsungs, and it also fails to qualify for the company's high-end SUHD moniker, newfangled nanocrystals and all. I compared the JU7100 directly to Samsung's JS8500 SUHD, and the picture quality of the two TVs with today's content, including 4K, is extremely similar despite the big price difference. Both put out impressive image quality, although neither could match the performance of Vizio's even cheaper M-series. For you, hypothetical dude who won't buy a Vizio yet doesn't want to spring for something even more expensive, I currently recommend the Samsung UN85JU7100 series. It balances a not too crazy price with commendable picture quality, beautiful design, oodles of features and a healthy dose of future readiness, for what I'm guessing will be Samsung's best 4K TV value of 2015. The Samsung UN85JU7100 delivers the same high level of picture quality as some more expensive models, and beats most competitors for style and features. For more information and price, check out the product links in description. At number 4. Sony XBR-85X800H 85. The top-rated mid-range Sony XBR-85X800H X800H series is Sony's lower-priced 85-inch 4K Ultra HD TV for 2020. The X800H series has HDR, which allows for brighter, more vivid colors that pop, and a wider range from dark to light. 4K TVs have 4 times the resolution of Full HD. 4K is about the same resolution as a movie theater, only now you can view it at home. The XBR-85X800H has the 4K X Reality Pro image processor, 4K HDR processor X1 chip, and a Trilluminos panel for superior picture quality. 4K Ultra latest 4K TV standards. The Sony XBR-X800H series has the latest 4K standards including 4K HDR. HDR stands for High Dynamic Range. This technology will give you a great picture with colors that pop, and brighter whites, and deeper blacks. Sony's HDR is compatible with the latest HDR10, HLG and Dolby Vision standard. This is the direction that TVs are going in for 2020. The TV is equipped with the 4K HDR processor X1 to assist in streaming high-bandwidth 4K content, and has the latest HDMI 2.0 as standard. This will allow action movies, 4K camcorder video, and sports to operate at the higher 60 FPS for smoother image quality. Direct 4K ready. For 2020, Sony's highly rated, yet budget-priced 85-inch 4K XBR-X800H series has a lot of high-end features. The latest 4K HDR processor X1 chip makes the colors pop, and the higher dynamic range greatly improves the picture. The X800H series is HDR10, HLG and Dolby Vision compatible. This 4K TV will give you 4 times more pixels than normal HD TVs. This allows you to sit much closer to the TV without seeing the individual pixels. By sitting closer, you will have an immersive movie theater experience. Sony has over 10 years of experience with 4K cinema 4K projectors, as most theaters today have a Sony 4K projector installed. The X800H series has the latest dual-band Wi-Fi standards for fast 4K video streaming, and Smart TV function, Android TV, and a Trilluminos display. Halfway of my listed number 3. Sony X950H 85 inch. It feels like the Sony X950H series 4K TV was tailor-made for us. It seems to perfectly address all the issues we had with last year's less than amazing Sony X950GXG95 by offering louder and clearer audio, while also adding a number of smart UI changes that make customizing the picture easier than ever. It's within inches of being one of the best TVs of the year, A title that seems to be harder and harder to win as TV manufacturers pump out better processors and panels every few months, but is kept from that honor by two poor design decisions: lack of HDMI 2.1 ports and a new stand design that can lead the display to wobble wildly. How does that stack up to other 2024 4K TVs from Samsung and LG? Well, it's actually right around the same price as the Samsung Q80T and LG Nano 90. We like the Sony a bit more than the LG Nano series due to its more natural colors, superb motion handling and excellent upscaling, but this year's Samsung Q80 series offers some tough competition and is worth checking out if you're on the fence. The biggest difference between them is that the latter uses last year's chassis and legs, while the former uses a new design that we'll describe and criticize a bit below. If you plan on buying a 49-inch or 85-inch version, check out our review of the Sony XG95X950G for what to expect in terms of design and setup, but everything else in this section applies to both TVs. The Sony XH95X950H is a huge improvement over last year's Sony X950G This year's model sounds significantly better and makes a number of usability improvements while keeping the same great picture performance. That said, a few poorly made design decisions, the wobbly legs and lack of HDMI 2.1 ports, prevent this from being Sony's best TV of 2020. For more information and price, check out the product links in description. Coming in at number 2. Samsung QN85Q70TAFXZA 85-inch. The Samsung Q70T QLED TV embodies Samsung's strategy for its low and mid-range TVs in 2020: make it cheaper, cut some corners to do so, and hope that the savings makes up for lower performance. Its lowest cost QLED model, seen in our Samsung Q60T QLED TV review, suffered from this approach. The next step up, the Q70T, finds a better balance, though it faces stiff competition from models that are cheaper. Across these models, the Samsung Q70T QLED TV line is virtually identical, offering the same number of ports, the same 4K resolution and HDR support, and the same QLED display. All the sets use a dual backlight and feature the same processor. As a result, we expect the performance for all sizes to have the same strengths and weaknesses as the 65-inch model we used for this review. The Q70T's simple, elegant look matches Samsung's other QLED TVs. The 48, 4x27, 8x2, 3-inch unit doesn't take up much space on a TV stand and doesn't protrude far from the wall if you hang it. It has a thin bezel around the QLED screen, and the dark gray plastic enclosure doesn't look cheap or fragile. The Q70T comes with boomerang-style feet that clip easily and securely into the bottom of the unit. The width of the TV with the stand is 10.4 inches. You can also use a standard 400x 400mm VESA mount or Samsung's mini wall mount. But the competition is fierce. The TCL6 series Roku TV is cheaper and performs better in color accuracy and lag time, and remains our top pick in this price range. The Vizio P series Quantum X is comparably priced and has better color performance. But sometimes big brand names matter, and if you prefer the look of Samsung's TVs and want the cachet of its name, the Q70T is a fairly affordable option that will meet most of your needs. And number 1. Samsung QN85QN900AFXZA 85-inch Neo. The Samsung Q900R is a great 8K OLED TV with impressive picture quality. It can vary bright both in SDR and in HDR. Although it has a VI panel, it has wide viewing angles due to the ultra viewing angle layer that maintains an accurate image when viewed from the side at the expense of lower contrast. Despite the low native contrast ratio, darkroom performance is greatly enhanced by the very good local dimming support. It has great HDR performance and very good reflection handling. The Q900 has excellent motion handling and a very low input lag. Finally, just like all premium Samsung since 2018, the Q900R has FreeSync variable refresh rate support. The Samsung Q900 is a high-end TV. It is the first 8K TV in the market and is currently just above Samsung's 4K flagship, the Samsung Q90R. The direct 8K competitors of Samsung Q900 are expected to be the Sony Z9G and the LG SM9975. The Q900 marks the opening of a new era of 8K TVs. The Samsung Q900 has an excellent design. It is mostly made of metal, and it has a very sturdy stand that supports it well. It is very thin, and can be wall-mounted using a standard VESA wall mount, or a separately sold wall mount that will bring it flush with the wall. Both the TV and the included One Connect box get fairly warm, but this should not be an issue. The overall build quality is excellent. The Samsung Q900 is a great TV for mixed usage. It has an impressive picture quality with good darkroom performance that also remains accurate when viewed from the side. It has remarkable motion handling with very little motion blur, and fast-moving content, like sports, is crisp. The input lag is very low, and the TV responds immediately to your actions, which is great for gamers and those who will use it as a PC monitor. I have included these product link in the description. You can check out this link for more information and latest price. Thank you for watching this video. Please hit the like button, share with your friends, and be sure to subscribe.